Oh guys, you guys hear the music. You hear the theme, the anthem. He's coming to the channel right now. You can see him opening the door, getting ready, reaching over, about to turn on the machines. Next, proceeding over to get ready to turn on his PC, turning on the lights. He's prepping for a show, ladies and gents. Well, Cole, I don't know if the chat's ready to see him perform. I think that he's been a little nervous lately. It doesn't matter what you think, Pat. MikeOfAllTrades is here to perform. He's a stud. Well, that's not really impartial, Cole. Cole, can you just sit back and listen? The head of the streaming table is getting ready to walk onto his throne. I don't know about you guys, but this stream has a big fight feel to it tonight. Well, of course it does, Cole. Anytime he steps into the arena, he's ready to take on all challengers. Anyone who thinks that they're a better streamer than him. You might be right there, McAfee, but can MikeOfAllTrades perform the way he's supposed to tonight? Oh, let the haters hate. That's what they do anyway. Well, you know, MikeOfAllTrades has been dominating the Twitch community for over 1,000 days. His reign is unmet. He can't be stopped. Shut up, Cole. He's introducing himself. Now entering his office, his domain, his place to conduct business. The streamer that you came to see. The one that makes your feet dance. And the streams that make you put you in a trance. MikeOfAllTrades, the most dominant content creator, Twitch streamer, all-around entertainer that you've ever seen. And while you sit and you bask in all of this and everything that he does, just know that he is the head of your streaming table. You ready, stream? You ready to get to it? I'm not ready. The stream doesn't start until you acknowledge me. Acknowledge me, chat, with hype emotes. Acknowledge me. And wait, no, that's not what we want. That's what we want. Hello, YouTube. Hello. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Tim Hudson, what's happening? What's happening? Nick, what's happening? Welcome. So, yeah, I'm a little gimmicked up tonight. Yeah, you know what I mean? Chilling and everything. Hope everybody's had a great week. If you haven't watched my latest video here today on YouTube, you should. It was discussing my apprehension on, purchasing the At Games Legends Ultimate Mini, the Tetris version that I had pre-ordered and whatnot. Frank D, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna just sit here with this belt for like another 30 seconds because it's bigger than what it is. You know what I mean? Yo, it's bigger than my head. Yo, shout out to Nick. Yo, shout out to Nick in the chat. You know what I mean? For coming through with the belt and whatnot. Hold on, wait, let me go back to this. Paul McCartney's Wonderful Christmas Time. Unfortunate accident or intentional crime against humanity in musical form. Why has the UN not brought him about before a tribunal for this abomination? Because I would assume that the Beatles are untouchable over there. You know what I mean? What's up, Zero Hero? Welcome to the stream. So I don't know what we're doing tonight. You know what I mean? I figured, hey, it's first stream on YouTube, solo dolo. Let's have some conversation. We can talk, et cetera, et cetera. And I see a lot of Haitian in the chat. Man, bump that belt. This belt, look. It's so over. Chair has a belt. Oh, where's Chair's belt? Oh, Chair's belt's on the floor. You know what I mean? Let me put that on the floor. We don't need that anymore. But yeah, man. Yo, so I put the video out. I actually recorded the video, the Ad Games video yesterday. Because, and it wasn't even particularly going to be about At Games, but it was more of, hey, I just got the email and I'm really apprehensive about it. And so it just happened to fly. You know what I mean? What's up, Endless? Yo, You guys want to watch somebody like really who does some like really like funny like streams and some satirical stuff? Yo, go subscribe to Endless One Up. He just did a review on Tron, which coincidentally is the whole reason why this thing came up in the first place, right? You know what I mean? The whole fear of missing out on certain cabinets. Like, let's be real. Tron is a sexy beast, and I was like missing out. Like, man, like I don't even like Tron. Like legit, I don't like Tron. I have no intention of playing Tron. Yet here I am with like FOMO about wanting to spend $700 to go buy a cabinet that I legitimately had no interest in, because everybody else is buying it. Everybody else has got it. They got their big boxes and everything else. You know what I mean? What's going on, Antonio? Yo, he got his WWE belt. Number one, no one can defeat MOAT. Facts. If we can go to promo road real quick. UAG, your average gamer. You know, the funny thing about your name is that it's average in the middle, except your skill level is below. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I'm not just doing that. I'm just kidding. Yo, Tim Hudson, yo, get my Big Blue December 3rd to dominate online. Here, let me take the gimmicks off, because you know what I'm saying. We don't wear our sunglasses at night. For those who've never been to one of my live streams before, I live stream like video game content and stuff on Twitch, twitch.tv/MikeOfAllTrades. So if you come over there, like, you know, the whole intro, that's where that's from. And this is a totally, completely different experience. Like, this would be something completely different. Put your cords on the glass. Is this live? Yes, Rev. This is live. Also, speaking of Rev, yo, shout out to Put Your Cords on the Glass, holding the Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo tournament this upcoming Friday on the channel, and where my first attend exhibition will be with your average gamer. In other words, you will see him get scraped. You buy it now, you'll be selling it tomorrow. Exactly. That's exactly the thing. So normally during my live streams, we would start this off with a double shot in the morning, because, you know, it's in the morning, but we're in the evening. So during the evening, we sip hot chocolate. That's really freaking good. But bro, there are so many live streams right now. How did Tuesday go from no streams to 3 to 4? Wait, other people are streaming right now? Because I had no idea. Legit. Like literally, Rev, like we literally just streamed this like last week. So, you know, once again, shout out to Rev. I streamed with Rev last week, Tuesday, at this time. And we're like, yo, everybody's like, yo, you should go. You should, you know what I'm saying? You guys should keep it going, et cetera, et cetera. You know, Rev's a businessman. Rev has prior engagements, so Rev can't be here every week. You know what I mean? But but I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, but other people are streaming. I'm sorry. Yo, but for anybody that's streaming right now, I appreciate y'all just being here with me right now. I appreciate it. Oh, UAG and OT and Overthink Gaming and Turbo Joe. Oh, they're doing that. Oh, it is the other. Oh, that wasn't intentional, but hey, whatever. Retro Ralph's live right now too. That's rare. Yo, it's rare that Ralph is live. Also, yo, Rev, yo, that's self promotion. I'm gonna need 100 bits out of you. No, I'm just kidding. But no, man. So I recorded the video this morning, or yesterday morning, and literally it was because I was literally sitting here like a crack fiend, and I'm shaking, and I'm like, man, I want to get Tron. Like, I kind of feel like I need to have Tron in my life. But then I literally would have never touched Tron. Never. Like dead. Oh, is that not on? Oh, the bleep button's not on. Okay, then we can't cuss tonight. Good. Literally, it would have sat in the back. It would have sat in the back, and it would have been like Pac-Man, where I had Pac-Man, and it literally doesn't get used at all. That Tron FOMO was real facts. I think that's a testament to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I know you can hear me, but I was trying to make sure the bleep button was working, and yeah, I don't have a bleep. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? It worked, yeah. Like, legit, it's worked, because so many people got Tron. It's kind of like the Simpsons thing, where it became infectious, where people want the Simpsons, but they didn't want to pay $700. And then all of a sudden, they were released in the wild in Walmart, and all of a sudden, this person has the Simpsons. You know what I mean? Like, and I've always said it's kind of a hard pill to swallow for two games. This being the person who said that who pre-ordered Killer Instinct for Killer Instinct 1 and 2, pretty much for Killer Instinct 2, but everything else was on there, and there's like 5 games total on there. I'm just saying. Oh, the bleep button does work? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, good then. Yo, Kong's the rest in the chat. So Yo Kong's, Mr. and Mrs. Kong will be they'll be hosting UAG eating this chip on freaking Sunday morning. You know what I mean? That will be happening. Yo, you hear the bleep. Good. Yo, Endless is everywhere. Yo, Endless probably has the window open, you know what I mean? And is watching everybody's stream. So I appreciate that, you know what I mean? Yo, and if you have a window open for me right now, I appreciate that, you know? Don't mind the Powered by StreamYard logo. Again, I didn't know how this was going to go. And this is kind of like, you know, do we spend $200 something for this yearly thing to see if anybody's going to show up? And it was kind of like, you know, whatever. But to Arcade 1-Up's credit, they're doing, their marketing is great. The YouTube video marketing sucks, but the word of mouth, the grassroots marketing is amazing. Yo, also, did you guys see that they're opening 2 stores in like New York City and Miami? Like, that's big. Like, legit, like, I don't know if they're just gonna be like, they're like full stores. I don't know if you can just go in the store, pick one on, walk out or whatever. Maybe they're gonna do some like consignment thing where like you order there and it'll be delivered to your house or something. But in 2 markets like Miami and New York, and then the thing, they were just in like what, Hard Rock Stadium for the Dolphins or whatever. That's big stuff, right? Yeah, I mean, yo, I appreciate that, giving everybody love. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Thank you for my little Grinch heart. It melts. So, but like the FOMO is it's super real, because it's like, you know, if you don't get it, for me personally, like with Marvel vs. Capcom, I didn't get it day one, and legit, I think I was in the 1-Up Weekly, and every time John D popped in, I was like, hey John, you want to re-release Marvel vs. Capcom so I can get one, because I missed out, you know, because they hadn't had any more, and then I got one, and it's literally like my favorite Arcade 1-Up next to Big Blue, like literally it's right there. I appreciate you calling, man. Appreciate you just coming through and saying, hey, man, if you guys aren't following Cons or us, you guys should go. Like, you should go. And it's not just for, you know what I'm saying, for Cons, mods, and everything else. Yo, he's a good dude. Bro, YouTubers is the reason why I buy cabinets at 24 now, trying to manage a huge tribe of Ark Survival Evolved. Nice. Are you playing that on PC or are you playing that on Xbox? I don't think that's on PlayStation. I'm pretty sure that's not on PS4 PS5. But, yeah, man. And that's the thing. YouTubers, you know, they help create the FOMO. Like, you know, we're our worst enemies. You know, we'll sit and talk about how, well, you shouldn't get something or why you should get something. And then 2 weeks later, hey guys, it's your boy, MikeOfAllTrades. And guess what I just picked up? Fancy intro roll. You know what I mean? And then look what I got, you guys. You guys won't believe it. I bought this box of Skittles, limited edition. There's like 800,000 in the world, but I bought this one box. But why did I buy this one box? Because it has the most cherry flavored Skittles inside of it. At least that's what the salesman told me. You know what I mean? That's YouTube. PC and Xbox. Yeah. I have a Arc on Xbox. Tron's a gorgeous cat, but never played the games. So I should hop on my ALU one night and take it for a spin. Also, the price is big to turn for something I don't know if I don't like. Exactly. And again, if anybody hangs on my streams, you guys know we talk about the sketchy upgrades and all the simulation stuff that we do over there. But yeah, if I wanted to play Tron or just Tron, I mean, I'm not saying anything, but Snorlax back there has a smile on his face. You know what I mean? Just saying. But like, we're no better. We don't help the cause. We don't make it seem like it's, oh well, it's not this or not that, you know, whatever. I think that's part of what I try to do. I try to strive to keep it a buck. You know what I mean? Like, I try to keep it 100, because I feel like if I'm searching for something or if I'm looking up something, like when I went looking for a review on the Wave 1 Street Fighter cabinet, if I wouldn't have seen a real review, like I saw ETA Prime's review on it, and if I wouldn't have saw it, I'd have been like, well, I'd have got him like, yeah, it's all this, and then, oh, but knowing what you're getting into, that's what it's about. You know what I mean? Yeah, the price is too high if it doesn't spark joy in something in you. Exactly. And that's what they're selling. They're selling nostalgia, you know, like, and there's nothing wrong with that. A big part of why we're, you know what I'm saying, why we buy these toys or the home arcades that we're getting right now is because of nostalgia, because we all sat back and we watched Silver Spoon and we hung out, you know what I mean, et cetera, et cetera, you know. Um, that's part of the reason why we have it, because everybody wants to live the dream. And if you were a kid in the 80s and the 90s and you say that you didn't want an arcade in your house, like either you didn't get to play video games, you didn't get to really touch an arcade, or, well, we're not going to say the other stuff, you know what I mean? Ark is hands down the best game ever made to me. It's sad because I'm 42 and I run a tribe of 60 people that started out as a troll. Well, I haven't even started Ark. Like, I have it and I haven't started, but that's the story of my life. I have a bunch of games on backlog and like I won't even load it up. You know what I mean? Like, Buckerton was in the chat earlier, and you know what I mean, he'll tell you that I am currently streaming playing Pokemon. Zohar will tell you that too, but Zohar doesn't like Pokemon, but he literally came through and whatever else. So yeah, man, we're here tonight. We're gonna talk about random stuff and whatnot. If anybody's feeling bold enough and they want to hop in, feel free to click that link and let's just discuss some random stuff. You know what I mean? It sparked joy in you. Endless, how old are you, man? You can't be more than like 30. Legit. You can't be more than 30. You got to be like 27 or something. Unless you just age really well. Like really, really well. You know what I mean? But see, look at that. Yo, man, Pokemon. Really? See, look, like already. I said it for like 2 seconds. It already on the bumper. You know what I mean? I have adult children. Yeah, right. Seriously? Really? Really? You're in your 40s? Bro, you age really well. Like, your genetics must be like chef's kiss. All right, like I'm 38. So, and I look like I'm like 52, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a little up there. He really hates Pokemon. He really doesn't like anything, though, does he? See, Jason doesn't like Pokemon because, they like pissed in his Cheerios and pissed in his oatmeal. I guess I can take the time and I can put old Buckerton over real quick. Since he's here, Buckerton 3000 is indie wrestling guru Jason Masters here in the state of Wisconsin. And he literally just did a show with Legacy Pro Wrestling. Buck, I should probably ask you if I could use this video, but I'm going to do it anyway because, I don't care. Sorry, I'm pulling it up on my other monitor right now. You said Dirty 40 Club, boys? Oh, yeah. And, today's his birthday. So if you guys want to wish him a happy birthday in the chat or not, I don't really care either way. But it is his birthday today. Okay, hold on, chat. Let's see. Our group chat is polluted. And there is so... Okay, hold on. All right, chat. So let's see if we can do this, right? If I do this and if I share a screen share 2 times. Wait, wasn't there a problem with the audio? The cats can hear the audio last time. Let's share this screen. So yeah, let's share the screen, right? And so he's with Teddy Long doing the show, the Legacy Pro. So this was last Friday night. So yeah, let me stop sharing that because I don't know how much it's gonna be. But you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, like Buck wrestles and everything else. And I mean, he's great. P Dubs, what's happening? Yo, drop P Dubs a sub. P Dubs is great. You know what I mean? Almost maybe buy Infinity Gaming tables like $800. You have an 18, 19-year-old. Holy crap. I appreciate you popping in. It's okay, but you have a baby face. Yeah, I see that. Also, side note, Avengers is pretty okay. Okay, so, but is the game like, dude? So I know you have to start him from level 0, right? Like Spider-Man level 0. But how hard is he to train up? Is he like having to scale up with everybody else? Sorry, this is gonna be a random stream tonight. Like I said, there's no topic. This is all we're freestyling tonight, chat. Anyone over 40 and not a fan of Pokemon, we also don't like Power Rangers. Um, 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 I don't know if you see that Black Ranger back there, but yeah, I'm a nerd. I am all the nerd. Yo, Rangers was okay. You know what I mean? Rangers was okay. No audio. I figured that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I figured that. Yo, happy birthday, oh Smuckerton 3000. But Power Rangers, though, bro, Power Rangers is great. Like, okay, Power Rangers was great for its time. Power Rangers was it satiated the need that we needed. Come on, let's be real. If you weren't growing up and you didn't watch the Power Rangers, Bobby's World, the Tick, X-Men, Spider-Man 91 loop, like, you're missing out. Like, it's good stuff, man. If you're a big friend of DLT, the new Arcade One version has no speech. Just for your edification, lads, no features like Ferrari without the motor. I saw that. Like, isn't it like they didn't put like the environmental ROM on there? Yo, Zero Hero, Green Ranger for life. If you don't want Mo to rant, don't ask him about Tommy Oliver or JDF. The Green Ranger as an entity is great. The person playing the Green Ranger is a completely different story. If you don't want to rant, do not continue with that Green Ranger praise. Yo, I love Power Rangers. They're still popular to this day. They're pretty mid now. Power Rangers it's pretty mid now. Like, it's not what we grew up on. X-Men animated in Beetleborgs. Okay, maybe not. He meant Beetleborgs. He said Better Borgs. Okay. So fun fact. If you watch the Forever Red episode of Power Rangers, was it Wild Force? Yes, I'm a Power Ranger nerd. Don't at me. They recycled the big bad Beetleborgs outfits once they went off of air. Beetleborgs was. Nope, I can't even say it. I was gonna say it's all right. I can't even say that, bro. Really, both of y'all. Look, JDF is great. JDF is basura. You know what I mean? All Rangers are better. Tommy's number one. Green Red. We just gonna end the stream now. I'm just kidding. Yo, I'm on a Power Rangers Zord eBay binge right now. Nice. See, and again, that's one of those things when I was younger, legit. Yo, we were broke. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in the hood, you know what I'm saying? We were broke. So I didn't have money for like Power Rangers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, I think I had the Yellow Ranger and the Red Ranger because the Black Ranger was always out of stock. Why, I don't know. And then I wanted a Megazord, but I ended up getting like the White Tiger Zord. Yeah, don't at me. I just said the crap about JDF, but I'm saying again, the idea of the White Ranger and the Green Ranger is great. But it was a Tiger Zord that didn't transform. But I had the Red Dragon Thunder Zord, which transformed. So my little Grinch heart went pitter pat and grew an inch and a half. You know what I mean? Austin St. John is better than anyone. Antonio, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely correct. Wait, not anyone. Hold on. Walter Jones is kind of legit. Walter Jones was great. And then, God, I can't even think of the dude who plays Adam, but he was great too. He-Man and G.I. Joe was where it was at for me in my age group. I watched some G.I. Joe. You know what I mean? I like more Transformers. You know what I mean? More the Meets-I. You know what I mean? Where's my morpher? In the closet. I talk crap but not hate. No, you're good. You're absolutely good. So, Ugly Dude sent me a message, told me to check my messenger because Buccaneer 3000 is clearly a JDF fan. You know what I'm saying? And this picture says, to Jason, am the best. I don't want to hear nothing about me being a mark ever again. What'd you say? Ew, the Red Ranger. Bro, what's the heat with the Red Ranger, fam? Like, seriously. OG Ranger for Mighty Morphin. Yeah. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I mean, I would argue and say that Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin's probably like the best, but Power Rangers in Space was like the best because that was supposed to be the end of it, and it got real dark. Like they killed Zordon, fam. Like it was all bets were off. Everybody had to go. You know what I mean? Broke my heart when I found out Tweet Train passed away. Same. And I had the biggest crush on Trini. I had the biggest crush, man. Like, that's why I say, man, your life is too short. Yo, shoot your shot 2021. He-Man and the Thundercats. Thundercats was cool. I think Lion-O was a little overrated. I'll say it. Yo, don't at me. But Lion-O was a little overrated. You know what I mean? Red Ranger was too stuck up. I've heard that. You know, it's when Rangers get older, they start telling these stories, whatever. They start talking about the presence backstage behind shows, and they talk about how, you know, they were like people were aggressive and things of that nature. You know what I mean? Like it was ridiculous. You know what I mean? What was the cartoon on Cartoon Express with the dinosaurs? Was it Dino Saucers? I used to love that, but short lived. I think it was called Dino Saucers. There's a lot of cartoons like that, like Dino Saucers, Biker Mice from Mars, SWAT Cats, Street Sharks. Street Sharks was great. This literally just turned into a 90s Saturday morning cartoon chat, and I'm here for it. But yo, chat, and anybody who knows me knows what I'm about to say. What about Bucky O'Hare? I need somebody in this chat to put Bucky O'Hare over. I'm just saying. You can love it or hate it, but I need somebody to put Bucky O'Hare over. Don't worry, I'll wait. Yeah, SWAT Cats was great. I think if they ever had to remake a show, I think you remake SWAT Cats, but not like, okay, maybe we don't want to remake because the way they're doing shows now, like they're doing TMNT's kind of looks like something that was drawn on the Bazooka Joe paper, so I don't know if we really need that. Biker Mice from Mars on the SNES was my favorite game on SNES. Okay, so I could play that, but I've never touched it. Legit. Like I watched Matt McMuscles do a review on it though, like a what happened video, and yeah, he wasn't too happy about it. Cobra Commander, the Baroness, Zartan, Firefly, Storm Shadow, Cobra. Look, like G.I. Joe had some bangers. Like they did. I don't think the audience for G.I. Joe hit the way that they wanted it to. You know what I mean? And let's be real, the movies, they don't help anything at all. They don't help anything at all. JDF was also the Red Ranger. Yeah, JDF was the Red Ranger in Power Rangers Zeo and Power Rangers Turbo. But but remember, he was on Turbo and then he left the show. Yeah, complete, like I said, complete Power Ranger nerd. We can talk Power Rangers all night. It's my it's my guilty pleasure, chat. It's literally my guilty pleasure. You know what I mean? Which is crazy because, you know, and I swear there had to be a little spitefulness because when he left as a Red Ranger on Turbo, all right, so in the Zeo, you know, Jason became the Gold Ranger and whatnot, and to help Triforia, whatever else, right? And then JDF was still the Red Ranger. And then they went to Power Rangers Turbo. They made the crappy Turbo movie, whatever, and he left. But I think he went back to Dino Thunder so he could put on that Brachiosaurus morpher to be the Black Ranger because my man Austin St. John was up there looking like a beast in it. Sorry, that's just random stuff out of nowhere. I love the pilot of Bucky O'Hare, but I remember it took forever for the actual show to premiere, and then it premiered at a time I wasn't at home, so I only ever saw a handful of episodes. It was like that too. It was great, you know. Even the theme song was catchy. Bucky, Captain Bucky O'Hare, like it was great, man. Like I'm glowing. All right, chat. I never smile on stream, so we need to change the topic because I'm genuinely smiling, and I don't smile. Like this face is not built for smiles. Movies didn't give the comic version G.I. Joe justice. They followed the story everyone knew and made up everything else. Yeah. Speaking of which, now that I've watched enough of it, can we talk about Cowboy Bebop real quick? Can we talk about how Cowboy Bebop on Netflix is taking liberties with the franchise? No, let's stick to 90 cartoons. Okay. Although technically Cowboy Bebop came out in 98, so technically it's 90 cartoons. Anyway, whatever. But yeah, but that's what they need to do, you know, for something to thrive in Hollywood, they need to make adaptations and changes to it, et cetera, et cetera. For instance, Power Rangers the movie when Ivan Ooze destroyed Zordon's tube, somehow he ended up, as an old crippled man laying on top of the crystals and whatever else, right? Which we would know would end up becoming Zeo crystals, right? So somehow end up laying on those. But when Andros broke that tube at the end of Power Rangers in Space, that dude disintegrated. So a bad guy destroys the tube and he stays alive. A good guy destroys the tube and he just, and then they show Rita was kind of hot. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, whatever. Your base is built for punching. Punch me then, sir. That's really aggressive. Why would you say that? I'm planning on watching hers go, hey, new sensation, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, listen. Yo, new sensation's great. She's the beloved wife of Arakuma Red. Put your clothes on the grass. And check it out. She's actually streaming. She streams content here on YouTube and Twitch. Don't think I didn't see that. You tried to sneak that in and didn't think anybody would know. You guys drop her a follow. Drop her a subscribe on YouTube, man. Yo, hope her dreams come true because, like, I listened to her talk and, like, she was genuine. And you rarely hear anybody be genuine about the things that they want to do, and it was heartfelt and she's a little nice in Vanguard. I mean, it's Call of Duty, but she's nice in Vanguard. Snake Eyes is the best version of any G.I. Joe movie right now. Facts. Big facts. Big facts. He's on this grumpy old man-ish. Yeah, he turned 40, and all of a sudden, his back started hurting. He needs Metamucil. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to start talking about he needs a cane later and everything else. Yeah, man. Legit. That's him. That's buckering right now. But see, tomorrow is going to be his birthday is going to be over with. And then he's gonna poke you like, hey baby, can I get some bacon and eggs for breakfast? And then you're gonna look at him like, boy, if you don't get your ass up and go make something, yo, you don't have to thank me. I'm just keeping it a buck, keeping it real. That's what we do around here, man. So I call this Shill and Chill. Maybe we should call it something else. I mean, random chat time with MOAT. I don't know. You know what I mean? If you haven't watched Bucky O'Hare, though, there's a playlist of videos on YouTube, though. You should watch it. You know what I mean? You definitely should watch it. Yo, David H. Greens from Arizona. Yo, with the Pikachu. Yo, hey, Buckerton, look. He has a Pikachu avatar. Yo, what's happening? Well, from Arizona. Cheers from Wisconsin. And I'm going to drink some more hot chocolate. My voice is still kind of blitzed. I ran a 12-hour stream on my Twitch channel Saturday. And Rev, Amber, Nick, a bunch of people, you know what I'm saying, they were dropping subs so that I would eat these. And it just happened to find out, chat, that I ended up eating a bunch of the Carolina Reapers. So my voice is kind of it's still mangled. And then I ended up streaming 8.5 hours yesterday, and I only plan on streaming 4. So hot liquids are really going down the throat, really feel good right now. Nobody clipped that. Nobody saved that. That didn't just come out of my mouth. Did I see Power Rangers with TMNT, the spinoff episode from Lost in Space, Power Rangers Space 1 and 2? I did see that. That was the series with Venus de Milo. Yeah, I saw that, which was it was mid. I'm still waiting for them to explain how the turtles how they surfed in space without blowing up or anything else like that. So getting back to arcades, what's your favorite year to date so far? As far as company releases or arcade of all time? Yeah, that's gotta be a little that's gotta be a little bit more clear. I guess if we're talking about well, I guess we can go through each company. We'll go through that. We can go through that, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Mike? What's happening, my supercar brethren? Welcome. Okay, but all right, so I guess we'll go arcade one-up releases. All right, cool. That's easier. The best arcade one-up release is that thing back there, Big Blue. Hands down. And it's not because I'm it's not because I'm a fan of fighting games. It's literally the best product I feel that they put out. 12 games, all games are online with leaderboards at a $600 price point. Well, $500 now Well, it was 500 yesterday. I don't know if it's still 500 right now, but you can still get a really good deal at Kohl's with Kohl's Cash and whatever else. Yeah, it used to be funny thing to me, like, you know, and I think maybe it was just I was just mystified by online. But NBA Jam, the 12-in-1, I always wanted to get a 12-in-1, and I could never find one. You know, so but right now, in my own personal opinion, and remember, ladies and gents, this is my opinion. I feel like it's Big Blue. Like, there's nothing touching it. You know, as far as like being able to for replayability, being able to interact with the community. Hell, there's a whole community being built around Big Blue. I would have to give it that. Let's see. Hey, Mike, not to shift gears, but we're curious, did you decide to pick up a Tron unit? That's what we're literally talking about. FOMO almost got me. You know what I mean? FOMO almost got me. Like, legit. But I'm standing strong. I'm not getting Tron. I'm standing strong on it. It's not happening. What'd you say? That was awful. Of course. NBA. See, that's what I'm saying. At the time, NBA Jam was great. And then my NBA Jam took a crap. And then it had to go back to Walmart. But at the time, you know, NBA Jam, I would say it's up there only because of what it did for future cabinets. You know what I mean? Like, without Wi-Fi being enabled for NBA Jam and NBA Jam TE, I'm pretty sure there are TE tournaments being held on arcade one-ups to this day. Wait, hold on, Footy. Hold on. First off, yo, shout out to the Don of this arcade one-up FGC stuff. Footy laughs. Go drop Footy a follow. You know, Friday Night Fights over here on YouTube. Drop him a subscribe. I keep saying follow because I keep thinking Twitch. Drop him a sub. He's a good dude. He don't want no smoking Marvel superheroes, but he's a good dude. But Big Blue's buttons suck ass. You are not wrong. Because they use the same buttons from Wave 1 and Big Blue. That is Big Blue's drawback. John D himself has said before that the buttons are trash. But that was more of a cost-cutting measure, you know what I mean? But let's be real. Everybody talks about, oh, they're going to go mod it and whatever else, you know what I mean? Let's see. These G.I. movies weren't proper at all. They really mucked it up, especially Co-Commander. Facts. I would love a 1944 marquee title cab with Raiden Fighters and other flight games. I don't know if they're going to do that because they put 1944 on Final Fight. You know what I mean? It was, what was it? It was Fighter Fight, Strider, 1944, and what was it? Ghosts and Goblins? Because I had that cabinet. I got that cabinet for $50 and it made me a believer, chat. You know what I'm saying? You know, good on you. I'm a fan of Tron, but I couldn't pull the trigger either. It's like Terminator 2. Like, I love Terminator 2. But I can't love it for $700 when I know I can invest a couple more $100 and just get the big 330-pound gorilla. You know what I mean? All we know is this KI one-up arcade. Yo, Mike, I know. I finished all my attacks, by the way. I don't know why I said that in the chat right now. Yo, but I have Killer Instinct pre-ordered. Oh yes, we have the KI cab. I know Chris from Twisted Gaming has it in his possession right now. Max said something about it, so hopefully by the end of this week we get some hands-on reviews. But you know, if you want to see the impartial review, you know you gotta stay here, right? Because you know I'm about that life. Not saying Twisted Chris isn't impartial, because Chris is freaking great. You know what I mean? Like, if I ever needed anybody to review a Killer Instinct cabinet, either Chris from Twisted Gaming, you know what I'm saying, or Chris from Killer Arcade Games. Those would be two people that I would want to listen to about Killer Instinct. Just saying. Those buttons were worse than the ones from Gen 1. I had that thought. I had that same thought, but I didn't want to be biased. So it's not, sorry, chat. So it's not just me, because I legitimately had that same exact thought. Like, yo, these buttons feel like donkey nuts. Legit. $12, you can get some new sandwas. Yo, Zero Hero, I have a kit in my closet that I got for Amazon for $12. Like, I'm not even kidding. I got a kit, like, legit. Somebody had to like return it. They returned it to Kohl's or whatever, and ordered off of Amazon. Legit, I got it, and it's like $12, and it's literally sitting in my closet. But I haven't done anything with it because, you know, when I beat UAG Friday and he uses that Bobby Vu panel, I don't want to hear no excuses. None. I picked up the ALU and have to admit, it's so flexible that I haven't seen anything else I can do that can do half what again for $4.99. I'm a believer. And that's the other reason why I put that video out today about the ALU Mini, because Why spend $300 or everybody else is buying a mini $400 for something that you can get for almost twice the size, with a trackball, with spinners, with good buttons, and the screen's like freaking, what is that, like 28, 30 inches or something like that, for $500. And if you get it from Sam's Club, you can get the pinball buttons. Like, for me, it just didn't make sense. That's what I'm saying. Like, FOMO is a hell of a drug. FOMO will make you feel like you're missing out on something. That's like if somebody tells you, hey, we're going to go to Morimoto. You're in New York. We're going to go to Morimoto, and you're going to miss out on this sushi. Knowing darn well you just had some god doggone sushi that's pretty top tier. It's the same principle. But think about it. 1944 being most played on Final Fight? Yeah, you're absolutely right. Terminator 2 costs $700. It has 7 levels. You're paying $100 a level. You're right. And if you break it down like that, Big Blue, $50 a game. You know what I mean? Legends Ultimate, and this is the funny thing, if you put it in a brass tacks like that for the Legends Ultimate, you're literally paying $1.66 a game, even if you don't plan on playing them. Yeah. I just saw you in the chat. I'm like, yo, I finished my attacks. Final Fight is a proper cabinet. That was well done. Yeah, absolutely agree. Final Fight was a great Wave 2 cabinet. Legitimately great. He better go on like he did in the beginning. Stop it. Better go in. All right, let's see. Look at the marketing picks for T2. The two dudes are literally inches away from the screen and shoulder to shoulder, like an adult in a Power Wheel. Look, I'm with you, okay? I feel that a 17-inch screen is too small to play a shooter. I completely agree with that, especially with the white border taking up about half an inch. I feel it's too small, and it needs to be wider. What's crazy, you know what the crazy thing about that is, right? Now, Endless, I don't know if you're still in the chat, so you can attest to this, but is the Tron cabinet wider than a standard arcade one-up? Because not only does it look taller, but it looks wider. You know what I mean? And that's something they could have done. That's something they could have done. They could have at least made it a little wider. You know, a couple inches make a difference how you're doing, but at least a 19-inch screen. And I'm not saying that's gonna sell me on T2 like, oh well, I gotta have it now. No, but with a cabinet of that, with that lineage, of that legacy, it should be more than that. Just saying. T2 isn't 3/4 scale. That's why I skipped it. The real cabinet is huge, maybe half scale at best. They could have at least mounted the gun, staying true to the 3/4 scale. And that was my other beef with the game. That the guns were not mounted. It literally, the guns were literally, how did Papa Brad put it? He said they were like they're like squirt guns. Like if I'm buying T2, I want to be in here. You know what I mean? Like I want to feel it. 24? Okay, 24 inches. All right. Yeah, I'd like to have a shooter game, but I don't dig how close they seem to be always to the other player. I need my room. Okay, what up? Listen. If a lady tells you that they need their room while playing a game, you need to listen. Okay? I hope we get House of the Dead or Time Crisis. Those are the two shooters that I want. Because I was really surprised the way they did Big Buck Hunter Arcade. Because I would have think that game, with the accuracy that's needed for that, I would have thought that would have needed a little bit more room. But they did it on 17-inch screen. I don't get it, man. I genuinely don't get it. Yo, half an inch makes all the difference. Take that with you as well. Giggity. As I take another sip of my hot chocolate. That's good stuff right there. Oh, man. I was on Console Kid streaming. I'm pretty sure he said 64 inches tall. Yeah, that's how Tron. Tron is 64 inches tall. I'm more concerned about like the width because it looked wider. Like it did. It looked a little wider than a normal cabinet. What's up, Arbus Arcade? Welcome. Listen, yo, if you want your FGC matches commentated and you want to watch some Street Fighter 5 matches and anything with it has to do with modding, whatever. Yo, I saw that Vitric stick. I want it. Give it up. It's mine. Anyway, yo, subscribe to Office Arcade. Yo, good dude, man. Like legit a good dude. And he has a nice beard. Sometimes size does matter. Yep. Well, I'm a small person, new. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like, just okay. Excuse me when I say this, chat, but does size matter? I'm asking, does size matter in your arcades? Do you want your arcades to be big and busty? Do you want to be thick and busty, or do you want them to be petite? Most people don't know the T2 guns were not original. Guns were not original light guns. They were hardwired. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people don't know that. A lot, and you know what I mean. Like, it's a testament to the time, man. Like, I think that's one of the reasons why that game has probably lasted as long as it has. Like, I don't think I've really seen at least in my area, seen a really bad beat up T2. I wish I'd have got the one that was $1,200. Then again, I wish I'd have had $1,200 at the time to get it. You're getting T2? Yo, Sosa, can I get your hat though? OG T2 has potentiometer guns. Right. What'd you say? Yo, that's fire. Right. I saw the Victory stick. I'm like, bruh. I looked, like, literally, and I was like, I salivated a little bit. I licked my lips and everything. And I was like, yeah, I need that. I was like, I know why I need it, but I can't have it. Yo, tell him, Nick, yo, thick and busty. Yo, that's how I like him, thick and busty around here. Yo, David says, I like my arcades to be size appropriate. I can't say that with a straight face. I can't say it with a straight face, and I wanted to so bad, right? So I will say that this current wave 4, we're calling it wave 4. I'm assuming that's what we're calling it. The wave 4 cabinets, man, Arcade 1-Up's been bringing some heat, you know. Big Blue, class of 1981, Tron, Killer Instinct. I'm probably forgetting one. Am I forgetting one? The Legacy line has actually been really cool. Like the Midway Legacy, the Namco Legacy, you know, like the Atari Legacy, like it's been really cool. Like I think that they're listening, but it's like they're taking incremental steps. You know what I mean? The good thing is that they're taking the incremental steps, but they're not going backwards. I think with the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Legacy cabinet that they showed, while it doesn't have online, have the lit J panel and a lit marquee and the sideware for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I mean, I say Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Where's my mind thinking about? I'm thinking about rocks. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Sorry, chat. It's a step in the right direction. You know, they even show that the little wings from the Legacy are gone. So they're listening. Eventually, the incremental steps are going to lead to that perfect cabinet. Waiting on the Chrome buttons coming for the Guile stick and then go mod that one too. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's Office Arcade. Let's look. Office Arcade has this bomb Sagat statue that I want. All right. I love me some Sagat. Like, I'm just saying, we will put that out there. I love me some Sagat. And he has one. Yo, Tony C. I like Marcade's field, ... with games. With games. That's okay, because, you know, I like Marcade's filled with games, too. I just realized I hit the voice changer button, so I hope that didn't change. Tron is just pure FOMO to me. Yes. Tron is nothing but FOMO. But you got to think, for some other people's eyes, Killer Instinct's FOMO as well. You know what I mean? Killer Instinct is straight FOMO. You know? Like, a lot of people don't know anything about Killer Instinct. A lot of people probably remember playing it on the Super Nintendo, and that's not justice to play, you know? Like, for instance, I'll be real with you. I'm not getting Killer Instinct for Killer Instinct. I'm getting Killer Instinct for Killer Instinct 2. And I'm getting Killer Instinct to play Killer Instinct 2 so I can put my quarters on the glass so me and Saberwolf and me and freaking Tusk can go ham banana sandwich. Did I mention that I love Killer Instinct? Love it so much, I bought an Xbox One to play it. Legit. I bought my Xbox One to play Killer Instinct. So it was my Killer Instinct box. Even after it broke down, I had to get another one. My Killer Instinct box. MK3 Legacy does look great. Yeah, it does. And if that's what they have in store for us in the future, I'm here for it. You know, because realistically, and if we can be honest with ourselves for a moment, besides Arcade 1-Up, who's really giving us variation in cabinets? iArcade's doing skins and they're featuring games, but they're not dedicated to certain titles. You know what I mean? And let's be real. I think At Games is just a pinball company now. Like, let's keep it a buck. I think they're just a pinball company now, and they're just making pinball tables, and they're cashing out like that. You know what I mean? Y'all sound like Will I Am right now? Oh, my bad. I want to dance, dance, dance. Again, fun stuff that you would hear on my Twitch stream. You don't you don't want that local KI to smoke. I'm going to read that again. Nick Phoenix, E2F Gaming says, you don't want that local Killer Instinct 2 smoke. Listen, when it comes to Killer Instinct 2, I am a chimney. Fun fact, I got my Nintendo 64 to play Killer Instinct Gold. I am a chimney for smoke. So when I tell you that I want to play this game for Orchid, when I tell you I want to play for Saber Wolf, when I say I want to play for Kim Woo, I want it all. I want to inhale it and then expel it. Okay, that's what I want to do. Afterburner will be dope, but I don't think they can stay true to the shape of the cab. See, when you get into the flying games, like I loved Afterburner too. So when you get into like the flying games like that, you know, I would love to see it, but I just think that the cost, that's like a premium thing. Like everybody screams they want Star Wars trilogy, right? I want Star Wars trilogy. My favorite Star Wars trilogy, freaking arcade game, right? Arcade one up gets, let's say they get the license that, like Devil's Advocate, right? Because they put out Tron and Disney's on the label, right? So Devil's Advocate, and they're working with Marvel. So let's say they can do Star Wars trilogy to get that real deal like Star Wars trilogy experience. How much are y'all willing to pay? Because if it's really not with the stuff that you really want to have inside of it, do you really want to touch it? Oh, boom shakalaka! Sorry, I had to change it because I saw the comment come up like that. Ultra. What'd you say? That's all I want to hear, man. So, is it bad that like I've yet to mod one of these cabinets, right? But is it bad that I want to mod it and put like a Series X inside of it and just play KI-13 in it? Is that bad? Like, does that make me a bad person, chat? Does that make me wrong for wanting to play Killer Instinct 2013 inside of Killer Instinct like 1994 or 1995? Y'all remember the ad, right? You know what I'm saying? Coming to your home arcades in 1995 to Ultra 64. Killer Instinct. You know what I mean? Like that's something I want to do. I'm hoping they release Battletoads Arcade in either Countercade, Partycade, or Legacy Cab to make it more affordable. I play through that game with my nephew every time he's here. If they do it, I think it would still be a Killer Instinct cabinet. I don't know if Arcade 1-Up sees the value per se in Battletoads. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if they think that Battletoads is enough to sell a cabinet. You know? Do I think people will buy Battletoads? Yes. I think they would. And they could literally go the route that they're going now. Like, they can put Battletoads 1, take Battletoads the arcade. They can take... But see, okay. If I had to do it, though, Battletoads 8-bit, and then do Battletoads versus Double Dragon. Do that. You know what I mean? Do that in the cabinet if you want to sell the Countercade version of that, you know? Because if you put Killer Instinct or you put Killer Instinct 2 on there, dude, like people are going to be pissed. Like they're going to be pissed. Because some people might actually spend $700 just to play Battletoads Arcade, which by the way, if you mod your Arcade 1-Up and you put an Xbox One inside of it, you can get a copy of Rare Replay for like $10 and then just play Battletoads the arcade game too. That's a cheap workaround, and you could do it. And not only can you do it, but you can do it with a stick, with a nice stick, kind of like this stick. You can do it with a T2 stick, and you can push buttons and you can play. So I think they could do it. The question is, do they feel like they have enough people that will actually do it? You know what I mean? Like, are there enough people that will buy Battletoads? Need 2 casts for that KI then. Original one modded while it would hurt. Yeah, No, it definitely, there would definitely be some pain. Definitely be some pain. But it would be worth it. But see, but then I'm the kind of person I'd want to skin it with that Killer Instinct, the season 3 glow, with the green, with the oozing green off the bottom of the KI, and you know what I mean, and the side art. Like, hold on, let me see. Let's see if we can pull it up real fast, chat. Let's see if we can pull it up. Oh, let's see. Okay. Because like there's no real skins for it, like the current logo is it's green, you know what I mean, with the green drip and whatever else, like let's see, we'll share this monitor. We'll share this monitor. Yeah, stop showing the tips. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, share that screen, right? So with the current drip, you know what I mean? Like this is it right here, but they never showed like in the box art, like for the definitive edition, you had like TJ Combo and Jago on the cover and whatever else, you know what I mean? So if you go that route, like how do you skin that cabinet? You know what I mean? Like, do you freaking just put the KI logo on the side? Like I don't really know if that's feasible or not. You know what I mean? I'm not playing no dang Battletoads. Well, good thing nobody asked you. Hey, Meow, what about them Packers? Look, I'm from Wisconsin, and I can say the Packers. Anyway, already consoles in the arcade cabinet. Check out what Arcade A16 is doing. Retro Ralph put a video out on November 2nd about him. Did he? I should. I'll give that a link. I'll give that a link. I'll give it a look. Retro Ralph might be a part of the reason why I want to do it, because Ralph when he did, what was it, the Mortal Kombat mod, and he played Mortal Kombat on it, but I think he played Killer Instinct as well. Ralph's part of the reason I want to do it. Real, I can afford one more cab this year. Do it. Get Big Blue or KI. Mm-hmm. It's hard. It's hard. Okay. It's hard. For variety of reasons, I would say get Big Blue. Only because there's 3 Street Fighters, Puzzle Fighter, you've got all 3 Darkstalkers, Saturday Night Slam Match, you've got that sleeper hit Capcom Sports Club, Echo Fighters, which is cool, but you've got the real sleeper hit. The reason why New Sensation had to send me that decal that I'm still waiting for, that the mail's being stupid on. It's got Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. Yeah, that game is lit. Arcade went up, build your own cabs. They will probably get 1K per cab. Once you build like you want, choice of games, design artwork. Okay, but does anybody have a problem with that? Like, I don't have a problem with an a la carte option. You know what I mean? Like the option to choose what you want in the cabinet and have it custom ordered. It might take a little bit longer, but at least you're getting what you want out of it because you're already putting the money into it for those who are freaking already modding these things. You know what I mean? That's a good point about Rare Replay. I should pick up an Xbox One at some point. Yeah, I don't think Rare Replay is on PC. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. It might be on PC for Game Pass, but it's definitely on Xbox One for like $10. Buckerton is still salty after all these years that he couldn't beat the Turbo Tunnel level. What'd you say? He couldn't get past it? He could get past the 3rd level? You're still in the sewers, Buckerton? You're still in the sewers? Yo, David, thank you for coming. Appreciate you. We'll try to do this. We're going to try to do this every Tuesday, 8 o'clock. We'll just sit here, shoot the crap. You know what I mean? Just shoot the crap. Legit. I agree. Big Blue is hands down the best arcade one-up cabinet right now. And that's what I'm saying. Like, FOMO is created from the other products, but I think from here on out, what you see is like the model going forward. Big Blue is going to be the pinnacle. It's going to be, XYZ cabinet came out, but is it better than Big Blue? The new Midway Legacy cabinet came out. Was it going to be better than Big Blue? A new shooter came out, but is it going to be better than Big Blue? I think Big Blue is going to be your measuring stick now. It's a gift and a curse for Arcade One-Up because they've kind of raised the bar and what you expect for the price. Because legit, $600. Honestly, $600 for that cabinet, it's great. Hell, even if they ever somehow, some way get NFL Blitz, it's going to be one of those things where it's like, well, does it have the functionality of Big Blue? And like I said, Tron created a lot of FOMO. For a little bit, Terminator 2 did. For a little bit. But it's not as bad as it could have been. You know what I mean? Please don't tell me Big Blue is a pinnacle with the sound issues and still bad joysticks and buttons. Arcade 1-Up could do so much better. Agreed. I agree with you. The sound is ridiculous. I give you that. The buttons are trash bag. But what I'm saying is, like, with the amount of games, Wi-Fi connectivity, and the oversized marquee, right? Big Blue from that standpoint is a pinnacle. Not the quality of the buttons, because for some reason the buttons in MVC is still better than the buttons in Big Blue. You know what I mean? Like, they cheaped out on the buttons and the sticks. Let's just be real about it. They literally cheaped out on the buttons and sticks, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Kind of like how Star Wars was their first measuring stick. Exactly. And the good thing is, like, the good thing about having a quality control point is that all they can really try to do is try to get better. Literally, that's all they can try to do is get better. They've done some magic, for paying $750, or some people paying $700 for X-Men. You got X-Men and you got Captain America and the Avengers. Yes, Galactic Store doesn't count, but that's magic. To get the Simpsons, yes, the trackball was way smaller than what they advertised in the original sizzle reel video, but you got the Simpsons. You know what I mean? Like, they're going and getting new cabinets, or going to get new titles and IPs to work with. So that gives me hope. Do I think I'm ever going to get an initial D cabinet? No. But it opens the door for, like, Cruising USA. I said in one of my videos, top 10 arcade 1-Up cabinets that they should make, or it was in another one. I said that, or another top 10 cabinets. I said that they should kickstart Daytona USA. And the reason I said they should kickstart Daytona USA was so they can do cabinets that have link play. You know what I mean? I'm happy that they did Ridge Racer. I'm not getting Ridge Racer. I have no FOMO for Ridge Racer. However, to see that they can process with that kind of power, it's like, okay, well, cool. Maybe we can get a San Francisco Rush. They can't ever do Rush, though, because that requires too much of a realistic clutch, and yeah, they're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Sad thing is Star Wars was 2 years ago and probably still in the top 3. Facts. Cruising USA can't happen because of Nintendo. Yeah. And that's the other thing. Nintendo doesn't want their name attached to anything. The only reason Killer Instinct is being made is because Rare owns it. Because Rare thought Nintendo was going to buy them, and Nintendo never did, and they took Rare with them. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Like, I'm not saying it's like a high point. I'm saying, like, it's a good starting point. It's a starting point that they need to continue going higher and higher and higher with. You know what I mean? With that, everybody, it's been an hour. It's been an hour. Want to be here all, I'm saying? We be all here all night and doing this stuff. Thank you guys for watching. If this is your first time checking out the channel, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please fill up the like button. It helps me move up in the algorithm, let people see the stuff. Subscribe if you're not. Turn on notifications so you know when my videos go live. I sound like I'm shilling. I'm shilling from my own YouTube channel right now. Let's see. Hold on a second. How did Arcade 1-Up decide on Ridge Racer? Don't people here talk about it until don't hear people talk about it until Arcade 1-Up said they're going to release it? Exactly. Probably because they have a working relationship with Namco, and Namco was probably like, "Hey, Scott. Hey, John. Cyrus. What we could do? We could try. We want to revive the Ridge Racer franchise on the newer consoles, but we need people to remember that this game has name value. Why don't you take this IP and make an arcade racer?" And literally, it's only got Ridge Racer 1 and 2 on it. Like 40% of the game is Ridge Racer, and it's everything else. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. I'll be back next Tuesday night. We'll do it again every Tuesday, 8 p.m. I'm gonna apologize to OTG and UAG later because I didn't know. I genuinely didn't know. But yeah, we'll do this next week. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, man, smash that like button on the way out. Later. I have to find the end button.